guys, welcome to Planning with Crystal. Today's unboxing is an exciting one. It's a gift with purchase, a goodie bag, a goodie box. It is the Space NK, the Spring Discovery Kit for 2023. So I'm going to show you in this video exactly what we get in the gift, the sizes, what they are, what they do, what they're worth. You know, I like to work all this stuff out. And there'll be a little bit of a haul at the start. I'll show you what I bought to get the gift. So this goodie bag is worth over £410 and was free when you spent £175 on Space NK. And the £175 also translated into dollars, euro, wherever Space NK were offering this gift to, you could translate to your local currency to also get the gift. So that was good because they don't always do these gifts internationally, which is a little bit disappointing. So we're going to get into the gift, we're going to get into the detail, but like I said, we're going to start off really with a little bit of a haul type video. So what did I buy to get this? Well, I actually only bought 3 things, which is quite horrifying when you think how much I had to spend. The first item I got was from Dr. Dennis Gross, and these are the Alpha Beta Daily Peels. So this box is like a special box for Chinese New Year. The actual peels inside are exactly the same as their usual peels, no difference whatsoever. Even the individual packaging of the peels is the same. The only real difference, and the main reason why I bought these, I needed some more anyway because I love these peels, and every time I've been using them recently, I've been thinking, these are so good on the skin, I need to get some more. And this is like a sort of special deal on the box. So usually you get a box of 30, but there were 5 extra treatments in this box. It was £93, which is horrifying. Now, you can use these daily. I don't, to be totally honest, because of the price. Who can afford £93 a month on facial peels? Not me. But I just love these. So I use these every couple of days or when my skin really feels like it needs it. If you're not familiar with these, it is a 2-step peel. So each individual packet has 2 separately, individually wrapped like peel pads. You basically wipe the peel all over your face until the sort of peel tissue, whatever it's made out of, is kind of dry. You get as much off as you can. Then you're going to leave your skin for 2 minutes. Then you're going to go in with the second peel, do the same thing again, leave your skin for 2 minutes, and then go in with any serums or moisturisers. I generally find with something like this, because the second peel contains a retinol, that I don't then need a retinol as well because that would be too much. So I just use it as that 2-step, and then I go in with my moisturiser or last kind of step in the routine. So yeah, these are incredible. These really do sort of make a difference to my skin when my skin is like playing up. They come in 3 strengths. They have a sensitive strength, which I also have, which I keep for when my skin is a bit sensitive. These are the original ones, which are probably my favourite because they're the most effective without being too strong. The extra strength ones, which are recommended for particularly acne prone skin and things like that. And I do get monthly breakouts and things, but probably not to the extent that those are made for. I actually used an extra strength pad last night, or 2-step, and my skin was a bit like, ooh, a little tiny bits of redness here and there. Nothing major, it went away overnight, but it kind of made me think, yeah, they're probably a bit too strong for my skin. So stick with these. These are my faves. So yes, so I had to pick those up because, like I said, I needed some anyway, and it was just the perfect opportunity. I've also then stocked up on my current favourite eye cream. This is the Drunk Elephant Ceramide AF Eye Balm. So I've spoken about this recently in favourites videos, and it's just, I just love it. So it's lovely and moisturising. It feels like it's really helping with the fine lines, just kind of smoothing them out underneath my eyes. It's providing the perfect hit of moisture without being so moisturising that your makeup slips off or what have you. I just really, really like it. And you know I like Drunk Elephant things anyway. And this is £52. And then I also got the Bouncy Bright Facial, which I've also spoken about recently in a favourites video. And this is my new favourite product. Last time I spoke about it, I said it was my new favourite product of 2023. I actually think it's now escalated itself up to favourite products of like all time. This is the newest product that Drunk Elephant launched, the Bouncy Bright Facial. It's got 10% azelaic acid, 1% salicylic acid, and it's a triple antioxidant brightening complex. So it kind of recommends this as being a really good product for using during the day, and you could definitely use it morning or night. I've actually been using it, and I don't really know why, it just seems to fit better into my routine. I use it at night as my last step in my routine, and then I find, because I've got oily combo skin anyway, I don't actually need a moisturiser at night, I just use this. But this stuff makes my skin so soft and so smooth, and it just feels incredible. It also seems to have really evened the tone. It feels softer, it looks brighter, and literally since the day I got it, I've used it every single day, and I travelled with it. I wouldn't usually travel with the products of this size. I usually take minis, but I haven't got a mini, so I had to take a full size with me. So I've got another one because, as I mentioned in my last favourites video, there's no way I'm going to be without this. So I was keeping like a sample sachet to one side in case it ran out and I hadn't had a chance to replace it. But once I saw I needed to spend a certain amount to get this gift, I was like, now is the perfect time. I'm going to stock up. So this retails at between £58 and £60. It seems to depend on the retailer as to how much they're charging you. I think it was 60 at Space NK. They also had a little offer where they were giving away these 2 little minis if you spent a certain amount on Drunk Elephant. I think it was £65. If you do shop with Space NK regularly and you look on the offers tab, quite often they will have some like free little mini gift with purchase if you spend so much on certain brands. So this was great, just as a nice little bonus. So the little minis I've got, and I still got these even though I've also got the goodie bag and stuff, is a mini of the Ceramite AF eye balm, so a mini of that eye cream, 5ml size, and also a mini of the C Firma Fresh Day Serum, one of my favourite vitamin C's. So happy to have that. And that's like 4.5ml of product once you've activated it and stuff. I also got a couple of samples. I do think Space NK do some of the best sample choice because you get to choose exactly what you get, and they have some great ones. And I don't think it matters how much you spend, they always include samples, even with goodie bags. Cult Beauty don't include samples when you get goodie bags or special offers, I've noticed that. Anyway, I got a couple of little products from a new brand called, is it Ule? I think these are the products that you can apply to your skin and also eat. Don't quote me on that, but I read that somewhere. So these are just 1ml sample sizes, so pretty tiny. There's a vitalising serum and a quenching serum. And it just looked like a fun new brand, and I thought, you know what, I'd like to try them. So that's what I did. Picked those up, and they are the samples I chose for this particular order. Anyway, I'm going to get into the little goodie bag, goodie box. So it is just a box. Over the years, if you have been watching me for a while and we've unboxed lots of Space NK goodie bags together, as well as Cult Beauty and other places, you'll know that some of the previous ones, they've had all sorts of bits and pieces. I think the best thing I ever got, I got like a little mini Coach wristlet in a Space NK goodie bag. That was amazing. And another one, I also got a Monica Vinader little bracelet. Really great little goodies. Nothing like that in this one, sadly, but the value is pretty good. So it comes with a little leaflet that tells us about the products inside. One thing I always think is a little bit crafty though is they will tell you how much the full size is. They won't tell you how much the mini is because they don't want you to know. Well, that's what I think anyway. But I will tell you because I've done all the maths and we're going to talk through it. So lots and lots and lots of things in here. Where to start? Okay, so the first products, I'm going to do it kind of in alphabetical order because that's how I've worked out the prices. Anyway, the first one is from 111 Skin. This is a Nocturnal Eclipse Recovery Cream NAC Y2. So you guys have told me how great the daytime version of this moisturiser is. It's pretty awesome. The serum also very, very good. Never tried the night cream, so it looks like it's going to be pretty promising if those other items are anything to go by. 50ml of this would be £180, so pretty pricey, which we've come to expect from this brand. So this sample, and it is only a sample, is worth £54. Ouch. Use this cream overnight to combat dryness. Its ultra hydrating formula contains plant extracts including hydrating hero Centella asatica, which helps to stimulate collagen production and revitalise the skin. Well, there you go. Then we've got a hair care product from Amica. This one is the Hydro Rush Leave-In Conditioner, 30ml worth £3.90. Another that is a sample. It's got a little spray on it, which is pretty cool. My hair is like super fine, super tangly, and needs something like this just so I can get a comb through it. If you don't spray something on it, I'm just not going to get a comb through it. So I'm looking forward to this. I do actually really like Amica. They've done some fantastic products. My hair seems to like them. So far so good, so looking forward to this. A full size would be 200ml and £26. These are perfect for travel. These gifts, these goodie bags are perfect for travel. Yes, they're perfect for trying new products, but they're also perfect for travel. Give hair the moisture it needs with this intense hair care treatment formulated with squalane and hyaluronic acid for your hair. Next up, an Augustinus Beta product. I don't think it's a Space NK goodie bag if we don't have an Augustinus Beta product. It's the eye cream with TFC3, 3ml or 0.1 fluid ounce. So this is worth £34, even though it is just a 5ml. I do love that the packaging even of this little sample is super luxe, super cute. Another one, perfect for travel. We've had another one of these eye creams in a goodie bag before. It's quite a nice formulation. It says, this lightweight eye cream helps to calm puffiness and dark circles, increase firmness around the eye and minimise the appearance of fine lines. And of course, it is powered by Augustinus Bader's patented TFC8 technology, which is why they can charge so much money. A 15ml would be £170. I mean, that is a very expensive eye cream. Next up, a little skincare item from Charlotte Tilbury. It is Charlotte's Magic Serum. This is a nice glowy serum. I have this in a much larger size. Look how tiny it is. It's so tiny. I think you get this exact size in a little glass bottle, a little glass vials. That's quite nice. I think you get this exact size in their resurfacing facial mask. I'm sure I got like a little mini in that, and that was this size. Anyway, it's tiny. It's 3.6ml on 0.12 fluid ounce. 30ml will be £65, so nothing too pricey for Charlotte Tilbury. It's worth £7.56 in this size we've got here. It says the supercharged skincare star is powered by a host of hero ingredients to unveil your healthiest glow. And that's what it does. It helps your skin to glow. It does a nice job of it, so it's a nice little product. Next up, we've got a facial serum, and this is by Costa Brazil. The packaging of this doesn't lend itself to coming up on the camera. It's so subtle and indented with the brand name and that you can barely see it on camera, so you just have to trust me. This is what the product looks like, and you can actually buy it in this size. It retails at £64 in this 15ml size. It's in like a nice, nice little kind of, almost like a ceramic-y feeling bottle. Like I think it's glass, but it's coated with something which makes it feel really quite tactile. So it has got like a dropper style bottle on it, and it is just kind of thin, lightweight serum. I don't know. This stuff gets really good reviews. So when I get these gifts, as well as really looking forward to them arriving so I can unbox them and I can play around with the products, and I do still really look forward to them arriving, even though I've unboxed loads and loads of these things. I buy them because I love them as much as I enjoy unboxing them too. But this gets really good reviews, so I'm really excited by it because it's £65. It's not inexpensive. I mean, 15ml of product, that's not a lot of product for that price point, so I don't know that I would have gone out and bought it. But sometimes this is how you find products that are just amazing for your skin. And then on the flip side, there's products that some people love that don't necessarily work for everyone. So, you know, it might be that it's not the one for you, but here is the way to find out. Or it's certainly the nicest way of finding out. So it's 30ml of this would be £128, so pretty pricey. Firm and tone the skin with this fragrance-free face serum that helps to nourish and brighten the complexion. It's calming and hydrating, it's lightweight, fast-absorbing formula, contains a rich blend of vitamins, omegas and antioxidants. Then a little favourite from Drunk Elephant. So this is the Sea Firma Fresh Day Serum. It's the 4.5ml size that I showed you from the little kind of gift with purchase I got for buying Drunk Elephant stuff. If you've not seen this before, this is the serum I've loved for many years, but they reformulated it probably about a year ago now. And it comes in 2 little vials, which is a mini of what you would get if it was a full size. So this one here is a liquid, and in here is a powder. You unscrew the lid here, pour the powder in, pour the liquid into the powder. It tells you how in here. It sounds fiddly, but it's worth it. The reason for that is because the L-ascorbic acid that is in here that's doing the brightening, because it's a vitamin C, what they found is the way they used to formulate this product, it was pre-done, pre-mixed if you like, before it got to you. And if you kept the product for more than about 6 months, it would go brown and it would start to go off and lose its efficacy basically. So now you mix it yourself so it's super fresh when you use it, and they renamed it Sea Firma Fresh Day Serum. So yes, this is lovely. I love it. It is worth £10.77. I have this in a full size. I love it. So a full size is 28ml and £67. Instantly brighten your complexion with this vitamin C and antioxidant infused power player. Next up, you'll get a product from Aborian. You will either get Skin Hero, which is a hero of mine, which is just like a first step after your skincare that over time makes your skin look better. I think it says it makes it look better in just 7 days. The more you use it, the better your skin looks, and it's also a great primer. Alternatively, because it was like a one or the other, you would get CC Red Correct, which is the one I've got. It's okay. I mean, Aborian don't make bad products. However, it just doesn't give you the effects that I get from Skin Hero. So Skin Hero, as I've described, is improving your skin and also a primer, whereas this is an automatic perfector, soothing effect, even complexion, broad spectrum, SPF 25, so it has got SPF in there. This is particularly good if you are somebody who suffers from rosacea or redness, because it will kind of tone down the redness for you. And this one is worth, price per mil, £5.25 for this 5ml size. I'll see if it actually tells us anything in here, because the mini on the leaflet is actually, where is the mini? Mini, where are you? So the leaflet just tells us about Skin Hero, doesn't tell us about this product. So like I said, perfect if you have got redness, rosacea, that kind of thing. Next up, we've got a mask from Eve Lom. This is the Rescue Mask, 25ml, 0.25 fluid ounce, purifying, honey-infused kaolin clay, hydrates the skin up to 72 hours after use. Skin refining. Rescue facial mask to rinse off. Save your skin. So it's a kaolin mask, which means it will draw out all the impurities and things of your skin. I used to be really into Eve Lom skincare a couple of years ago. Well, quite a few years ago, probably pre-YouTube actually. I really like their products. But now, I don't know. I've just discovered others I prefer more, I guess. But this one, a full size would be £65 and 100ml. The size we've got here is worth about £16.25. It says uses multi-award winner to help clear up congested skin and brighten a dull complexion. Camphor and almond extract work to decongest and reduce redness, while honey-infused kaolin clay absorbs excess oil and reduces puffiness. So there you go. It is nice that it's in this little sealed box. That almost makes me think maybe it's worth more than £16.25. It seems more like a travel size product when it's in a sealed box, but I couldn't seem to find it for sale anywhere, so we'll go with price per mil on that one. I've got so many more products to show you. I hope you've got a drink. I hope you're sitting comfortably. There's lots here. So next up, we have got a cleanser from Pharmacy. This is actually one of my favourite kind of balm cleansers. This is Green Clean Makeup Melt Away Cleansing Balm. It always smells like lemony fresh. But it's just a really nice gentle cleansing balm. It does a great job of removing the makeup. It's lovely on the skin. They also do an unscented version. This isn't the unscented version though. But this is just, it's lovely. It's just a nice product to use. It's one of the few products I can actually use on my eyes without my eyes like burning, because I have quite sensitive eyes, and most skincare balms that say you can put them on the eyes, just, you can't put them on my eyes, you know? I can't seem to find any info about this. Interesting. So this is only a 12ml size. It's only a sample. It's only worth £3.84. The good part of that is if you love it, it's not super expensive to buy like a full size. I think the big tubs are like around £30, so not too expensive, and a little bit goes a long way. Really nice product. Next up, a product from Fresh. This is the Rose Deep Hydration Oil Infused Serum, a balance of hydration and nourishment. And this is like a biphase one. You mix it together. So it's got like an oil and a liquid. I don't know if you can see that, hopefully on the camera. Then if you shake it, it all kind of mixes up together. But this is quite a moisturizing serum, but it's in like an oil liquid kind of formulation. It's a weird formulation, but it works well. So I read, and this is interesting, but I read we were going to get 5ml of this product. We actually got 20ml of this product, so I'm having to do some quick maths here. So full size would be 100ml, and that would be £56, which means this is actually worth £11.20 in this size. It says fast absorbing and lightweight. This two-phase serum contains a precise balance of oil and water. Simply shake to blend and enjoy as the liquid transforms into a silky serum to hydrate and nourish the skin. Now my brain can't compute when something has got a completely different texture to what I expect, so it feels more like an essence kind of product on the skin, but it's a serum. Weird, but it works. Next up, from Goldfaden MD, it's the Doctor's Body Scrub. Unleash the skin's natural radiance and beauty with this nourishing exfoliating polish enriched with vitamins and nutrients for smoother, calmer skin. 200ml would be £75. Pretty pricey for a body scrub. This one is 15ml or half of a fluid ounce, and it's worth £9.75 price per ml. It says body dermabrasion. Well, there you go. I do like a good exfoliator. That again is something that I wouldn't take with me traveling because it tends to be huge. Again, nice little size for like a weekend away, but you can still exfoliate. Then we have got a product by Institute Etherderm, and this is the Advanced Serum 5ml or 0.16 ounce. Lastingly reduces the signs of skin aging, boosts the skin's natural ability to repair itself. Okay, I don't know much about this product or this brand. It looks kind of fancy and expensive. So this 5ml is worth £14.33. A 30ml would be £86. It says clinically proven to slow down skin aging by -49%. That's quite a high claim. And help reduce visible signs of aging. This groundbreaking serum is suitable for all ages. It works to protect and strengthen the skin's collagen and elastin to ensure long-lasting results. There you go. It's going to anti-age and last a long time. Then we have got something from It Cosmetics, Confidence in a Cream, transforming moisturising super cream for all skin types, and it says anti-aging armour. So this is a moisturising cream. It's worth £5.02 in this 7ml size. This is just a little bit too moisturising for my oily combo skin. I think it would be better for somebody with a bit more of a normal to dry or dry skin type. A 60ml full size would be £43. It says minimise the look of pores and hydrate the skin with this anti-aging moisturiser infused with ceramides, peptides and collagen. Now this is a product I was really looking forward to trying. It's tiny, but hopefully enough to see if it suits my hair type. It's by JVN and it's the Complete Pre-Wash Scalp Oil, made with clean hemisqualane. It's sulfate-free, silicone-free, colour-safe and vegan. It is 5ml or 0.16 fluid ounce. It's pretty tiny. So this is worth £2.50, so it's really not worth much, but I've actually got quite a lot of like hydrating hair oils and hair treatments, so I don't need to buy one right now, but because it's here I'll actually get a chance to use it and see if this is the one for my hair. It doesn't really have much in the way of a scent. It says if you're growing your hair out or simply want to improve the condition of lackluster locks, this scalp oil is a great place to start. It would be £25 for 50ml of this product. It says massage into the scalp and disperse through the ends 15 minutes before washing for shinier, healthy looking strands. So there you go. I think this year is going to be all about treat the scalp and it will treat the hair if we haven't had that already. But yeah, looking forward to trying that. Then something we've seen quite a lot of, it's by Laura Mercier, and this one is the Pure Canvas Primer Hydrating. We have had like a million of these over the years in various gift with purchases and goodie bags. It's good, we've just seen it a lot. So yeah, it's a nice hydrating primer, but yeah, I just feel like we've seen it a lot. Does anyone else feel like that with these goodie bags? There's certain products that you're like, again, really? Trying to dig around to find specific products. There's still a lot in here. So the next is by Malin and Goods. This is the Retinol Correcting Serum. It's 3ml or 0.1 fluid ounce. This is a brand new launch from Malin and Goods, and another product I'm excited to try simply because it's brand new and I think they do pretty cool little products. So this is worth £7, and like I said, it's their new retinol, so I'm quite excited by this because it's new and I like new things. We'll give it a go. I mean, obviously with a retinol, 3ml of products isn't going to tell you if it's working, but it will at least give you a clue whether your skin likes this formulation, whether it causes irritation, whether there's any issues before you consider a bigger one. So a full size would be 30ml and £64, and it says made with a complex blend of antioxidant-rich multivitamins, including vitamins A, which is retinol, C and E. This advanced serum helps to protect against the daily environmental aggressors and allows skin to appear more youthful. That's good to me. So, if you've watched my previous Space NK goodie bags, you will maybe have noted that they do make the occasional mistake every now and again. And this next product is a mistake in terms of the size they advertised. So whereas we had the fresh product, we got one 4 times larger than we expected. In this case, we've got one smaller, which is usually more typical, if I'm honest. This is the NARS Light Reflecting Setting Powder Pressed, 1.8 gram or 0.06 ounce in translucent crystal. So this is a sample size, whereas the one that was advertised was actually more of a travel size. I think it was supposed to be like the 3ml one. So this one is significantly smaller, unfortunately, and it's a really good product. It would have been nicer to have that bigger size because this is something I use a lot. I've actually bought this in a full size. It is just a translucent powder, but it adds a little bit of a brightening effect. It's also very lightweight on the skin, so it's kind of undetectable. It stays put all day. It leaves a really nice finish. And yeah, it's just a really, really nice one. Would have loved to have had the bigger one. Not that I need it because I have got the full size, but of all the products, I could have done with a bigger one. Now, a full size of this would be 10 gram and £31. Like I said, this is 1.8 gram. Can you elevate a NARS flawless finish even further? Yes, yes you can. This skin perfector delivers a shine-free and soft focus effect. It absolutely does. Lovely finish. So yes, I'm going to have to start making another line of products because we're going to start running out of room. We've still got lots and lots of things to show you. The next one, the box didn't fare too well. I think they just threw everything in the box and it's kind of got a bit bashed. Doesn't seem to have affected the products inside though. So this is by Notre Bissé and it's the Diamond Luminous Perfecting Glowing Mask. So 20ml, so it's quite a decent size. This is another one, it's quite a pricey brand. Brightening Renewing Mask. This 20ml size is worth £15.80. A full size of this product would be £79 and it would be 100ml. It says take 10 to transform skin with this creamy, refreshing mask designed to help refine the appearance of pores and reveal smooth, dewy skin. Sounds lovely. And if I turn the box around that way, it doesn't look as bad. Let's see, that's the side that's been all bashed. Yeah, sounds interesting. Diamond Luminous Perfecting Glowing Mask. Next up, an Olaplex product. This is the Moisture Mask Olaplex number 8 Bond Intense Moisture Mask for all hair types. So it's 20ml or 0.68 fluid ounce. I have this in a full size. It is a very nice hydrating mask for my hair. My hair seems to like it, so always good to have another one. We've had another one in this size in a previous goodie bag, I'm sure. A full size would be 100ml and £28. It says this miracle treatment helps to soften, strengthen and restore dry and damaged tresses. This on top of the Olaplex number 3, they work very well together. It's a nice moisture mask. Next up, something else I'm sure I had in my favourites. It's by Way, and this is their newest launch. It's the Anti-Dandruff Shampoo, 30ml, 1 fluid ounce. I'm sure I've spoken about this before because I started to get a really irritated, itchy, kind of flaky scalp and nothing was working, and then I bought this new shampoo that Way came out with and it's really, really good. Now it says something like it's clinically proven to get rid of all your flakes within 28 days. It hasn't quite been that good, but from the first use it did seem to make a big difference. A full size would be 300ml and £32. This size is only worth £3.20, but like I said before, I am happy to have it so that I've got one to travel with. It says reduce flaking, itching and irritation caused by dandruff with the help of this gentle shampoo infused with salicylic acid. It recommends that you wet your hair, you massage this in, you leave it for like 5 minutes and then rinse it off. The longer you leave it, well, it doesn't say to leave it on longer than 5 minutes, don't do that. Up to 5 minutes, but I try and do the 5 minutes because then I feel like leaving it on the hair for that bit longer gives it more chance to work than if you just put it on and rinse it straight off. But yeah, I am actually really happy that I've got this smaller one now, so I've got that little one just to travel, because you don't want to be travelling with like a 300ml bottle of shampoo, do you? So the next product kind of surprised me because it was actually in our most recent goodie bag, gift with purchase, that Space NK did, literally like, I think it was last month, the makeup one. I'll put a card here if you haven't seen it. This product's in it, spoiler alert. It's the Rare Beauty Soft Pinch Dewy Liquid Blush. Now, people love this. I love this. I've got quite a few of these blushes. I've got this actually in a full size. It's so tiny, like it's the tiniest blush ever. I mean, just look how tiny. Here's my full size next to this. Doesn't look that much different when you put it up like that. When you do it like that, you can see a little bit more. But what I will say about the Rare Beauty formulation is, because it is so pigmented, it's literally the most pigmented blush ever, you really don't need much. So even that tiny one will probably last you quite a while. So it is 1.43ml or 0.048 fluid ounce. So it's ridiculously tiny. So this mini is worth £3.55. Will probably last you for the rest of your life. This is like the full size type. I'm just gonna do like the tiniest little dot and I'll still be wearing it until the end of time. So look, tiny, tiny barely there dots, yet it will leave quite a bit of pigment on the skin. As you can see there, from one tiny dot becomes quite a lot of colour. But it's a really pretty colour. It's called Encourage. Then we've got an under eye mask, which again I've had in a previous goodie bag gift with purchase. I really, really liked this. So this is by Revive and it's a revitalising eye mask. Apply morning and night after cleansing. Just a really nice eye cream. So full size is 30ml, which is £155. This size price per ml is worth £25.83, so still pretty pricey. Revitalise eyes with this concentrated eye mask designed to help care for the thinner skin of the delicate area around the eyes. Now I found this really did seem to do a little bit of anti-aging quite quickly actually. I didn't seem to need to use it very long for it to seem to have a little subtle, nothing too crazy, but a little bit of a subtle anti-aging effect. And I also love the fact that it didn't irritate my eyes. I find that a lot of these eye creams that are designed to be used for anti-aging can be quite difficult on sensitive eyes and can make your eyes water and stuff. Not so with this. This was a really good formulation, so I'm happy to have another one of these. Then we've got a travel size mascara from Rose Inc. This is the Ultra Black Lash Lift Serum Mascara, 4.6ml or 0.15 fluid ounce. So this size is actually worth £12 in the size we get here, so it's pretty good. I'm happy that it's a travel and not like just a sample size. It is nice to just have that little bit more. So a full size would be £22 and 10.7ml. It says lengthen and lift with this fortifying mascara. It helps to protect the lashes from damage and provides buildable coverage for a rich, glossy finish. That sounds good. Still quite a lot to get through. Next up, Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Boom Boom Cream, another one that turns up in quite a lot of goodie bags and things. This one is only tiny, it is only a sample at 25ml, but it's still that original gorgeous scent if you like that scent. I love it. It's like tropical island paradise, and it's also super, super moisturising. So this is worth £5 in this size. A full size would be 240ml and £48. Despite the name, this cream is not just for bottoms. Infused with guarana, a strong antioxidant packed with caffeine, this luxurious all-over body cream works to firm and tighten. You also get a full-size hand wash. Again, still lots to show you, and you'll get it in one of two scents. You would either get the Rewild one, which I already have, or Flourish. So I was pleased to get Flourish because I haven't got this. So this is the Space NK range of hand washes. They do hand washes, they do like hand lotion, they do hand cream, they do body wash, they do body lotion. They smell incredible, really, really good value for money, really great quality products at quite a lowish price point compared to the quality. So this one smells really quite rosy and lovely. It's got rose, pear and vetiver, a moisturising hand wash with fragrance notes of rose, pear and vetiver. This enriching hand wash includes the hydrating adaptogen, moringa oil, oat oil and elderflower extract. Oh, yes, it's also cruelty-free and vegan, and they are refillable. It tells you when you get to this point you can buy like a refill pouch, which is even cheaper to top it up with. So this is a 350ml or 11.8 fluid ounce. It also has a pump on it, and it's worth £14. They're both worth £14 regardless of which scent you get. If you get the Voyage hand wash, which I think is one of the other options, that one has notes of mandarin, coconut, sandalwood, amber and jasmine. And that is the one I've got in my bathroom at the moment. You didn't need to know that, but that's how much I love it. I'm using one at the moment. I think we got one in a previous gift with the purchase, but I've also bought them as well. Really, really good. If you go into a Space NK store, you can wash your hands because they have sinks and stuff there, and try out the different hand washes and stuff. Then we've got a little sample from Stella McCartney's skincare range. This one is the Alta Care Serum, Essential Regenerative Concentrate, 7ml or 0.23 fluid ounce. It is vegan, it is cruelty-free, and it's worth £15.40 in this size. A full size would be 50ml for £110. Improve the skin's plumpness and strength with this active skincare treatment that works to leave the complexion feeling hydrated and revitalised. Next up, and a travel size moisturiser. Again, I really wanted to try but couldn't justify buying because I didn't need any more moisturiser. But this is by Sunday Riley. It's their newest moisturiser, CEO Afterglow. And it's half an ounce or 15 gram. You can buy it in this size for £18. I absolutely love how bright yellow this is. I think this is supposed to be like a brightening kind of moisturiser as well. Really excited to get into this. So like I said, this is a travel size. A full size would be 50ml for £60. Lock in moisture and create the ultimate plumped up base for makeup with this revitalising vitamin C based cream. Another moisturiser, another little favourite of mine. It is Tatcha. Another one of my favourite skincare brands. This is the Dewy Skin Cream. We've spoken about this before. It's definitely been in my empties and favourites and things before as well, because I love it. This is such a tiny one though. This is like the tiniest. It's a sample size. It's actually very cute though. It's the Dewy Skin Cream. So this is a moisturiser that they do. It is especially good if you want glowy skin or if you've got dry skin. It is actually recommended more for dry skin. I've got oily combo skin, but it doesn't cause breakouts or excess oiliness. It just leaves your skin looking really glowy. If you like that glowy look, this is a moisturiser you definitely need to check out. So this 5ml is worth £6.30. A full size would be 50ml and £63. It says, suited for those with dry complexions, this rich cream is formulated with a blend of hyaluronic acid and okawana algae to hydrate and plump the skin. But if you have got oily combo skin, don't let it put you off. It's a very, very good little moisturiser. Then we've got a little moisturiser from Tula, which I think is a fairly new brand to come to Space NK. This one is the 24/7 Moisture Hydrating Day and Night Cream. It says probiotics and superfoods. It's actually a travel size. You can buy it in this 14 gram or half a fluid ounce size. It retails at $14.95 in this size. So a nice little bit of value and a nice new moisturiser to try. A full size would be 44ml and £47. It says formulated with squalane to nourish the skin. This moisturiser includes apple and watermelon to help hydrate the complexion and smooth the look of fine lines and wrinkles. Then we've got an SPF. This one's from Ultraviolet. If you've not used Ultraviolet SPFs, you need to. They're amazing. This one is the Supreme Screen Hydrating Facial Sunscreen, very high protection, SPF 50+, and it's 15ml or half of a fluid ounce. Now, this is an Australian skincare brand. They do sell in the UK. I don't think they sell in the US. I think there's some issue with regulations for SPF. I'm not really sure how that works, but this is fantastic. This particular one you twist and the product comes out at the bottom. Let me show you how much I love Ultraviolet because I have bought some of their products recently. See, I like Ultraviolet. It's awesome. I bought quite a few of their products. So I've got the Supreme Screen, which is the one we've got in our kit in a full size. I also got their Clean Screen Sensitive, which is only SPF 30, which I use more kind of winter time, and then Lean Screen Mineral Mattifying. Depends what kind of mood I'm in, but I always need SPF, and this one is a good one. Welcome to Planning with Crystal, home of random deviations from the subject matter at hand. So that is worth £10.20 in this size. So I like these for carrying around in my handbag and in my bag when I'm on holiday to top up my sunscreen throughout the day, because you've got to top it up. So a full size would be 50ml, £34. The perfect travel companion, this lightweight primer with high factor sun protection not only shields skin from UV rays, but plumps and perfects for even makeup application. And it does. Makeup goes on it really, really well. Really good. Two more products, we're nearly at the finish line. So the next one is a primer from Vive. This one is the Skin Nova Instant Radiance Primer, 5ml, 0.16 fluid ounce. This is worth £4.50. This leaves a really nice bit of radiance on the skin. If you're after a serious radiant makeup look, you can either put it on bare skin like this, or you can go ahead and put makeup on top of it, and it's just going to leave your skin that amazing glow. I could show you the other hand to compare, but then it has got still a bit of that blush on there as well. I end up with all sorts on the back of my hands when I finish these videos. I wash my hands a lot when I'm filming. A full size would be 30ml or £27. Get the lit from within look with this multitasking primer that hydrates and nourishes the skin while also keeping makeup firmly in place. And finally, we have got a hair mask from Virtue. And this is the Virtue Flourish Mask for Thinning Hair. I actually got the Flourish shampoo and conditioner in one of the most recent Cult Beauty edits I did. I'll link it here if you haven't seen that. Not sure about the shampoo and conditioner. They were okay. Like, I used them once and I thought, yeah, they're okay, but then the more I'm using them, I don't know that I'm that impressed, to be honest. Just seemed like maybe the shampoo's a little bit dry and you really need the conditioner to get the moisture back in. It did seem to add volume, but at the expense of your hair going a bit dry. So this is an intense mask, so perhaps this will counteract the shampoo, although I don't like the idea of using products that cause any kind of issue that then needs fixing, if you know what I mean. But this is designed especially for thinning hair. This 15ml is worth £6.70. The leaflet has nothing to say for itself, so there you go. But it's a pretty pricey brand, Virtue. I do like some of their products, it's just this new range is just not quite that impressed. Okay, we made it to the end. That felt like a slog. There was an awful lot in here. Let me know in the comments, did you manage to pick up this goodie bag? It sold out, I think they were doing it like Monday to Friday. No, I think it was Tuesday to Friday it was on sale for, but I think it sold out before close of play on the Friday anyway. I think they kind of sold out. I always talk about these things and mention them over on my Instagram page, on stories and stuff, so I will drop a link to my Instagram onto the video if you do want to see those kind of posts. And if you are following me on YouTube and you have clicked on notifications, you should see my community post where I also talk about these deals. So if you watch these videos and were like, oh, I wish I'd picked it up, make sure you've got your notifications switched on so that you do get the notifications when I mention they go on sale. Because when I do, they seem to go really quick. So just bear that in mind if you're interested in those kind of updates. So I really hope you've enjoyed watching the video. I'd love it if you give it a thumbs up. It lets me know you're enjoying the content I'm producing. And I'd love it if you subscribe to the channel and click the notification bell to be notified when my next video goes live. Thanks so much for watching. Bye guys.